Hello guys, and welcome to another new video from TechBlur, and in today's video we will be reviewing a very good budget steering wheel, which is the Logitech G29 driving force racing wheel from Logitech. So in this video we'll discuss all about it along with some more. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first impression is the outside of the box, and behind the box you can see all the different languages and all the details. If you want to read that, you can do. We get a nice picture of what should be inside this box. And we also are going to use a driving force shifter from Logitech. Looks nice on the outside, so let's see what we get on the inside. Okay, so now let's start unpacking this, and opening the box, you can see it nicely packaged. You've got the racing wheel, which we pull out now, and you can see everything is nicely in there. Overall impressions looks nice in the hand, feels nice. It's quite a bit heavy, so you might want to take some help if you need. We've got the pedals inside. Also, we've got some cables which we're going to need to plug this thing in and make sure it works. And inside we've also got some pamphlets from Logitech about the play seat and whatnot. If you want to take a look at it, you can read it on the inside and get all the details you need. Also, we do find a very important instruction manual, mainly just pictures of telling you what to do and what not to do and how to plug things in, which is important for some people who don't know how to do this, but it's a good thing that they put that in there. Also, now we're going to unpack the driving force shifter. I've done this before, so there might be some things minor missing from this, but you can see it's all the same. You get the shifter inside, and it looks nicely packaged, and overall the build quality is looking nice. There's some plastic on top, and it's nicely packaged in there. We're going to take a look on this further, but let's keep this aside for now. And inside we do get another instruction manual on how to plug things in. Again, we will not be needing this, but let's see. Okay, so we've tried to set this thing up, and one thing to notice is that you need to tighten the knob a bit, because if you do not do that, the steering wheel might fall off, so you should do that. Also, inside, in the back, you can see the different layouts of the connectors, and there's nice spaces for you to cable manage this thing. We've done it in a hurry, so things might not look very nice, but overall you've got everything you need to know. Okay, so the steering wheel itself is set up and it feels nice in the hand. Also, we've got the shifter on the left side because we didn't have space on the right, and the shifter looks nice in the hand too. And the overall steering wheel feels nice and solid. You can see the stitched leather on here, and it really feels nice in the hand. You've got nice clicky buttons on the steering wheel itself, and you've got a PlayStation logo on the middle and a D-pad, just like you would have on a controller for, say. The body of the thing is in plastic, but overall it looks nice. There is a switch for you to make it compatible with PS3 and PS4, and overall it just feels really nice in the hand. The quality looks nice. There's a marker on top so that you can stay in track while driving, and it really looks solid in the hand. There's also a nice scroll wheel for you to adjust volume or whatnot, and overall it looks really, really nice. The buttons, the layout, it looks really solid. The build quality is pretty nice, and you've also got these paddle shifters. If you do not have the shifter, you can use these paddle shifters on the steering wheel, which is given as standard. And just the way the leather feels on the steering wheel makes you want to drive this thing. And furthermore, in this video we will see how these things go and what to expect from this steering wheel. So now what we're going to do is we are going to look at how this thing runs, and in this video you can see the turning radius of this thing. This thing rotates very nicely, and it's got 1.5 rotations on each side, so you can play mostly any game you want, and with perfect ease. Okay, so once you plug this thing in, this thing will automatically rotate like this and place in center position automatically, so that you do not have to do anything. But once you plug it in, the steering wheel does become a bit stiff, and you can actually feel the force feedback. Now coming down, you can also see the pedals that we have managed. The middle one is the brake, which is a bit stiff, but this one at the right is the accelerator, which goes in the most easily. The left one is the clutch, and we've got a nice wheelbase here, and it will make sure that these does not roll around. Also, taking a look at the shifter, the build quality is pretty nice. It's made of leather also. There's a plastic bit on the top. There's a nice Logitech logo, and obviously these screws. And using it, it feels nice, a bit sturdy, but overall it's a nice budget option if you want to take it. There are a lot of more options out there, but it goes nicely along with this G29 and makes it a nice combo, and overall it just feels really solid. Okay, so now that we've connected everything and made sure everything is ready and up to date, also make sure you download the Logitech software. So now let's test out some games in this monitor. Okay, so now we've loaded into Forza Horizon 4. It's a nice game, but it's not a real racing game to test this thing out. It's a more relaxed. We're just in free roam, and let's start off. And starting off, you can just see how thing drives. Firstly, you want to adjust the camera modes if you want to, and just make sure you're comfortable in any camera mode you are. And starting off, if you've not driven this thing, if you've not used any steering wheel before this, prior to this, you might just want to ease into it. And overall, first impressions looks very nice, feels solid in the hand. The force feedback is nice as well, and gives you a real nice feeling as if you're the one who is actually driving. So it makes a lot of a difference, so it really is amazing. Also, when you've one thing more to notice, if you go into something like a gravel or mushy area, you can actually feel the steering wheel kicking you, and the force feedback is just amazing. Overall driving experience is really, really nice. Turning this thing, it might be a bit stiff for some, but you can adjust things in the settings. The force feedback is actually very nice and makes you really want to push yourself to the limits. So it takes a bit to adjust for someone new, but overall, if you've kept playing, you will really feel how this thing goes, and it's just amazing to say the least. Now let's take a look at some clips of what we've played, and let's see how that goes. Okay, so those were some clips that we've played in the game. So overall, the steering wheel is really nice given its budget. And if you're starting off and you want to invest in a steering wheel, we recommend that you go with this one. You might want not to spend that much, but still it's a good investment and it's worth it if you do buy it. The overall experience is just amazing and will make you feel like you're really actually driving this thing. So that was it for this video. If you've liked it, please hit the like button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. As for now, it's bye from us.